Where were you born?
Peoria,
Where do you live now?
Washington,
What makes you smile?
my family. Because they're silly and I love them.
What is the most important life lesson you've learned so far?
Don't sweat the small stuff because there's too many big things to worry about.
What is your deepest fear?
Water, because I almost drowned when I was a child.
What is your greatest dream for your life?
I'm 85 and I hope to live to be 90.
Who are you and how do you want people to remember you?
I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother, I'm a great-grandmother, and I'm a great-great-grandmother. And I hope that my family remembers me as happy.
What significant event in your life has changed who you are today?
Adopting 2 children at the age of 23 within 5 months apart. One was a baby, and the other one was 3 years old, could not speak English, only baby German.
Where were you born and where do you live now?
I was born in Peoria, Illinois, in St. Francis Hospital, and I live in East Peoria, where I've lived for my whole life.
What makes you smile?
What makes me smile? Well, I should probably say my boyfriend first. He makes me smile. My family and my friends, and just doing things I like watching sports and playing video games and all that, and reading too. Good music.
What is the most important life lesson you've learned so far?
The most important life lesson I've learned is one that I kind of still struggle with even now. It's that no matter what and no matter what anybody tells you, you are enough and you're good enough to do whatever you want to do and be whoever you want to be, and you don't have to prove to anybody anything because you are good enough no matter what.
What is your deepest fear?
My deepest fear is probably losing the people that I love. I think that's something that everybody fears. That's something that nobody ever wants to go through, and it's something that being a nursing student, I'm around a lot of loss, and I understand that it happens, and it's because I see it so much. It's not something that I ever want to go through myself.
What is your greatest dream for your life?
Well, my dream right now is kind of a short-term dream, and that's just to get through nursing school and to become an RN and pass the NCLEX and all that good stuff. Ultimately, my biggest dream is to be comfortable in my career, find a floor that I really enjoy working on, to get married and have a family, have pets, and just be comfortable and be happy in my life.
Who are you and how do you want people to remember you?
I am right now I'm a nursing student. Eventually, hopefully I'll be a nurse. I'm a daughter and I'm a sister, I'm a friend, I'm a girlfriend, and that's kind of all what makes up me. And what I want to be remembered by is someone who always tried their hardest to do the best that they could and always did right by me and did right by others, and hopefully going into my career I'll be able to make a difference in someone's life.
What significant event in your life has changed who you are today?
It's kind of gonna sound cliche, but honestly, meeting my boyfriend and becoming his girlfriend was really the biggest impact on my life. I can't imagine who I would be without him and who I would be without his family and everybody that's around him. And so that's really impacted me and made me who I am, because I've been able to grow and go through life with another person, which I don't know how I would get through without him.
Where were you born and where do you live now?
I was born in Peoria, Illinois, and I live in Washington, Illinois.
What makes you smile?
My girlfriend makes me smile. We've been dating for about 5 years. Every time she comes around, I get a smile on my face. Fishing also makes me smile. I've been doing it for most of my life. Every time I catch a fish, I get this adrenaline rush that feels amazing. Sleeping also makes me smile because I'm a teenager and I don't get enough sleep ever.
What is the most important life lesson you've learned so far?
The most important life lesson I've learned so far is probably living life to the fullest, because tomorrow's not guaranteed. One of our cousins was actually recently in an accident, and he was in a coma for 48 hours and still can't come out of the hospital. So that kind of hit me pretty hard with the whole live life day by day kind of thing, rather than expecting tomorrow.
What is your deepest fear?
My deepest fear is losing my family and closest to family, who is my girlfriend right now. They mean a lot to me, and we've already lost a lot in recent years, and it's just painful to lose family, you know?
What is your greatest dream for your life?
My greatest dream is enjoying my career, which is going to be teaching. I also want to have lots of babies and kids, and a few dogs and cats, and I just want the American dream. That's my greatest dream, is the American dream.
Who are you and how do you want people to remember you?
I'm a student, I'm a brother, I'm a boyfriend. I'm Lauren's brother, actually. I'm a boyfriend, I'm a son, I'm a grandson, I'm a cousin. I want people to remember me being one of the nicest guys they know, or at least the most respectful. That doesn't really happen all the time, but that's what I want them to remember me by.
What significant event in your life has changed who you are today?
Almost 10 years ago in December, our dad committed suicide, and that flipped our household upside down and changed everything, changed our income, changed our way of life, and gave me a different viewpoint on life. Like I said earlier, now I don't take every day for granted, and I fear losing my family because of that incident.
Where were you born and where do you live now?
I was born in Inglewood, Colorado, and I was raised in a small town outside of Denver called Castle Rock. And about 14 years ago, we moved back to Illinois and Washington.
What makes you smile?
What makes me smile is when all my friends and family around me are happy and everything in life is like positive and nothing's negative. And also my cat really makes me happy and smile because she's just so cute and cuddly, and I just like having her by my side.
What is the most important life lesson you've learned so far?
I would say the most important life lesson I've learned is always be kind to people around you, because you never know what they're going through, and you could always like touch somebody by just like kind, like positive words you tell them, and it will just bring them joy and happiness.
What is your deepest fear?
I would say my deepest fear would be disappointing my family members and everyone around me, just because they have so many like goals set for me, and they just want me to be successful in life and not go down the wrong path or make mistakes that they might have made like when they were younger. And also like losing people and like passing away, like, and leaving loved ones behind.
What is your greatest dream for your life?
My greatest dream for my life is first off becoming a nurse. Also, I would say like once I become a nurse, I want to move to Tennessee and work in the Children's Hospital for St. Jude. I feel like it'd just be really like nice to like see how the kids are doing and just helping them through their hard times and stuff. And also, I would say like having kids and of my own and starting a family. And
Who are you and how do you want people to remember you?
I'm a sister, daughter, cousin, granddaughter, and a soon-to-be nursing student. I would say I want people to remember me as a nice, kind person who is always like happy when like people are feeling down. I just want to like lift people's spirits, and I want to make sure that they like feel welcome.
What significant in your life has changed who you are today?
I would say my mom's health has changed who I am today, because when I was like 3 or so, she was diagnosed with breast cancer, and then she was also going through a divorce with my dad. And I can't really remember everything, but I just remember that it wasn't healthy for like anybody around, like the relationships weren't healthy or anything. But also last fall she was diagnosed with head and neck cancer, So that really opened my eyes and everyone else's eyes around us, knowing that like she was going through such a hard time, and we didn't really know if she was gonna make it or not, but she was always positive when about everything going on, and just didn't want everyone to feel down and about like everything that was